Ladies, gents, and unidentified entities, welcome back to the clearlyCubbage stream! Holy shit, it's been a fucking while. Woo! Shit, guys, we fucking, we almost thought we weren't gonna make it back, but holy shit, here we are. Hey, Chaos, how you doing? Tully. Yes, Tully. How you doing, bro? How you doing? How you guys doing tonight? Fucking haven't seen you guys in forever. Feels like decades have passed since we last spoke, since we last had a good time together. So I hope tonight we can have some vibes and just chill and play some games, talk some shit, and have some fun. I've hopefully fixed the fucking issue we had with the channel point redemptions. Those should now be working. For those of you who are in chat right now on Twitch, go ahead, drop a channel point redemption. I'd love to see if they are actually fucking functioning. If they aren't, then so be it. But if they aren't, that'd be really freaking cool. That'd be really cool. Let me quickly run one myself, just to double check. All right, let's check.
Lyle, wake up! You gotta wake up, please!
Lyle, turn on the TV! They hit the Pentagon! They hit the fucking Pentagon!
Kazi Raisu sacrificed greatly for text-to-speech. Balls.
Balls. How you doing, Kazaraisu? How you doing tonight? Are we having a good vibe? Are we having a good time, guys? By the way, I helped Kazaraisu with a quick little voiceover for a short little promo for her Adorable Crafts crochet business. And yeah, so you might see my voice talents online somewhere else for once. I don't have points. Chaos, my guy, I'm so sorry, bro. You're gonna have to maybe sub. I don't want to be that guy, but you might have to sub. Yusri, my guy, Kusanagi, welcome back, brother. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a fucking while, guys. So, story time, just to get us started and explain where the fuck I've been for the last 2 weeks plus. So, the week before last, on the Friday night, I think we had the stream where we were doing the M mod on Half-Life. Had a good vibe. Some cool people come in. We spoke with a couple of international folk who told us about some riots going on internationally, which was really interesting. I'd love to see those guys hop on stream maybe tonight. Hopefully they check in. However, what happened was I got sick afterwards, and I was bogged down with a ton of fucking work, guys. So the work kept me off of streaming, and the sickness just kept me off of streaming even fucking more. So not the greatest of times I had last week and the week before, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, the SABC drugs have definitely they've hindered my immune system. I wouldn't say they've annihilated or destroyed it, but the SABC drugs have definitely hampered my abilities and my ability to heal myself up just through the magical power of manifestation. Because I don't know about you guys, but when you're younger, you don't get as sick or as sick anymore. I don't know what the fucking terminology is, but I used to never get sick. I'd get sick like every 2 years, and I'd have like a serious illness for like a week or two, and I get like fucking stomach bugs or super flu and fevers and shit like that. It would be really bad for like those 2 weeks, and then it's out of my system for 2 years. So I always knew payoff, and it usually happened around about the bad times of exams while I was still in high school. Out of high school, going into varsity, like illness was not as prevalent. I'd have them more frequently in terms of instead of every 2 years, now I'd have a big 1 week illness every year. Now, fucking being an old poop like myself, I'm getting sick like every third, fourth week. So it's rough. Bro, looks like you lost some weight. Yeah, dude, I haven't been fucking eating properly and I haven't been like I've just been gaunting and working. Um, and I haven't been eating properly because I was sick. Last week I struggled to eat because my throat was sore the whole time. It sucked. So I don't know how much weight I've lost, but I think I have lost a little bit. Wholesale crawl, you can go fuck yourself, bro. Like vibes, but fuck yourself. Let me just quickly remove that everywhere. But yeah, no, dude. Like it's just vibing, guys. It's just vibing. I just quickly want to check, make sure the vertical's working. Um, vertical's working, and then I just need to make sure that the YouTube chat is also integrating and working. Um, I don't see Ginger Yami messaging just yet, but I do know probably why that's happening, and that's probably because of the Comic Con happening right about now. So Comic Con's really fucking gonna rock this weekend. I can't make it. Work's just too much, and so we decided to have some other plans. Me with Team DVD, we're gonna just hang out, chill a little bit at King Caden's house, just play some Super Mario Kart, maybe watch some Yu-Gi-Oh. The Worlds are happening this weekend, and just vibing. Nope, not working. Chaos. Why? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? It's working. It's working. I don't know what you're talking about. I can see. I can see it working. But thank you so much for double checking and making sure. Um, yeah, fucking. So, like I said, I was sick like a dog. And then work was just rough. I'm still like right now. The reason I've started a little bit late is was I was running with meetings. And I still have some work that I still need to do tonight. So I don't know how long stream will go, but we'll probably be like checking out um, probably around like 8 9 p.m. Um, I don't know. We might go later depending on how much the vibes are vibing. Now, I uh I have another story time. I think everyone that's in chat right now, or everyone who's joined the stream right now, has actually heard the story because I've shared it on all my fucking WhatsApp groups, and I didn't post any updates on anything except for WhatsApp in terms of going live or anything like that. So we're gonna see how much organic reach gets us tonight, because I am just too busy to go into Discord and spam Discord groups with "Hey, come watch me, come watch me." But yeah, so a little bit of story time. Let's just quickly check here. Um, Master Duel Worlds is happening now. Oh, okay, interesting. And I'm assuming regular Worlds is happening tomorrow. Tomorrow and the day after. I don't know. I have to double check that. 4 a.m. Chaos. Fuck, we could go to 4 a.m., but then my fiance will kill me. So I don't want to do that. I'm eating a Narchi, by the way. I don't know if you guys are eating anything. Let me know in chat what you guys are chowing, boys. Um, but yeah, guys are Isu. I'm lagging, dude. My bitrate's been so bad. I don't know how to solve it. Is anyone else experiencing any issues on Twitch? Because it says unstable, right? It says unstable bitrate, and then it it shows a constant 6K. I don't know. Did you do the latest Windows update? No, no. I heard bad things about that, so no. It could be that I'm running like 79 fucking programs at once. Um, so yeah. Adorable saying I had half a wheel of feta cheese just now. Ooh, lovely, lovely. Um, I think I know what my issue is with the Twitch. Maybe. How's the stream looking on YouTube side, guys? Are we happy with YouTube? Is that at least rocking and rolling and doing its thing? Kusanagi saying don't. Yeah, don't do the latest update, guys. Um, it's funky with a lot of things. From what I heard, it destroys your SSD. So not not good. For those of you who have updated, please go roll back your Windows right fucking now. My laptop actually was updated, and I didn't have any issues, but whenever I try to use my browser, it's fucking about. My OBS is giving me some flickers, but I think that's just because I've now set up the new streamer bot. I've set up a Steam Deck on my phone. I've set up a couple of different fucking things. So my PC is just running like full power right now. Like my CPU usage just for OBS is like 15%, which is a bit rough. Sam, it's a Nathaniel problem. Wife is in SA. It's a Castiel problem, my guy. I don't even know if that's a supernatural reference, but as soon as I hear Sam, I hear Sammy, Sammy, Sammy. Adorable. Half the wheel of feta cheese. That's not enough though. I used to grab like a whole wheel with like 4 slices of bread, mayo, just fucking power through it. Half a wheel ain't doing shit, boys. It's like a snack. I had no choice when I cleaned and reinstalled everything because this fuck thing went and auto installed the car. Yeah, it does. But there's a way to Rufus rollback it, if I'm not mistaken. There's another way that you can do it with an existing copy, but then you lose some data or something like that, which I'm assuming isn't good, especially if I have everything set up. I'm going to quickly test something. I just want to check if the Stream Deck thing's working. So we're going to test the mic real quick to see if it mutes. Great. And now I'm speaking again and everyone can hear me, and that's even better. Okay, and then we're just going to change the scene real quick. Oh, fuck yeah, we're going to the scene. We'll change back to chatting because we're just going to sit and chat for a little bit to get us vibing before we really jump into the thick of things. I see the Twitch is really struggling, guys. Let me just double check. Okay. I've not seen, I'm assuming you're saying I've not been to a game shop in 4 weeks. Dude, that's rough. But I think I got you beat. I think I've got you beat. I haven't been to Nexus or any card games or board game shops or tabletop shops in about 3 months now. Last I went was with the Nationals. I haven't been to a store yet. Nationals was in June. We are now in August. It's like 2 months and a bit. Nationals was like mid-June. So yeah, I've been fucking away, guys. Been away from Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been away from tabletops. Been away from, well, not that much gaming. Gaming, well, we can get into the gaming shit. I started streaming and stuff to be able to play more games. So when you see me on stream, it's usually when I'm playing games. And if I'm not on stream playing games, then it's middle of the night, and I'm like trying to push it in between work and sleep. I'll have the other half in a bit. Okay, interesting. I definitely think you should have the other half now, not in a little bit. Now, eat so you can get full. Because I had two little tangerine narky things, and now I am on the second one. And it tastes so good. Yeah, I love the 3. What the fuck? I just had some crust on my fucking chin. Oh no, wait, my cheek, my cheek. I love the free Steam Deck thing. It's nice and responsive. Yeah, so I went ahead and set it up last night. It works fantastically. Downloaded some cool icons, set everything up. I'm using just the free plan, so it's only got like 6 icons per screen. And I've only got 2 screens up right now. But it's nice and simple. Let me actually show you guys what I'm talking about. So you can actually see my things, and then I can control like, woo, my music, woo. I mean, for the people who are already streaming, that's probably like, oh, okay, dude, whatever the fuck. I've got my Stream Deck thing. My Elgato, fuck off. I don't give a shit. I'm running free to play streaming, boys. Free to play streaming. It's the way to go. But yeah, it is very nice and responsive. Works really fucking well. I wonder why my preview window is so fucked. I'm just gonna disable the preview window so I don't get these bad artifacting. This Anarchy is not as good as the first one. This one sucks. It has a weird aftertaste to it. I don't like. Quickly check here. Oh, wait. Just wanna chat with the peeps as well in the background. Just say away. Don't want the guys to stress. If they can't make it, it's cool. I don't mind. Any bit of support helps, guys. Even if you just acknowledge, like, away, cool. I can't.
Fuck yeah!
I absolutely favorite this.
Fuck yeah. I'm drinking special tea and waiting for food. Sweet. Yes, what special tea, dude? Is it like a dacha tea? I know my granny used to drink that back in the day. It was a vibe. Also, what kind of food do you order, bro? I'm assuming Mr. D, but like from where and what you get. I'm fucking hungry. I can't wait for my fiance to get home. She's probably gonna organize food because I organized food yesterday and the day before. No, actually, I'm lying. She organized food the day before. And yesterday we just had like a ready meal, which sucked until I spruced it up. I made the ready meal fucking vibes with some black pepper and some fucking hot sauce. Dude, honestly, staying away from Yu-Gi-Oh for a while was the best thing I've ever done. Yeah, it's true, dude. Like, just getting out of Yu-Gi-Oh, really fucking good for the mentals, for just detoxing. The game has become exceptionally toxic, and it's been really difficult to like kind of just vibe and have a good time. Now, I like to go to locals and just chill out and have a good time, but at the same time, I don't want to fool myself. I am very competitive. So just give me a second. I just quickly want to double check something. Um, one dock is just fucking out. Okay. Dock is no longer fucking out. um, yeah. So I like to say I don't take Yu-Gi-Oh too seriously, but I know myself. I do take Yu-Gi-Oh too seriously, and I do get pissed off if I don't win. So I've decided to just, you know, go fucking fuck about. I don't have any decks except for like Blue Eye Structure, Battle Wasp bullshit. Oh. Kazuraisu, thank you so much for redeeming those channel point redemptions. I'm glad to see they're working now. The only shit is it's not showing. Infinant met die nie som 7. No, what I wanted to say is fuck, I forgot what I wanted to say, but it's all chill. I'm just waiting till the new dealing stuff drops. Dan maak ek weer kak. Fucking hey, dude. Like, enjoy that. I'm gonna get the branded stuff as soon as it comes out, and then I will probably be like vibing until more insect support launches. I really want insect support. I also want the Dogmatica stuff. I really want to get some more Dogmatica stuff. So I would like to build Dogmatica Ritual Pure again. And then I would also like to build the Branded again. I'm not really keen on the Canine, the Draco Tail, and shit like that. But yeah, Branded stuff, definitely. And then yeah, Dogmatica stuff. I really fuck with Dogmatica, especially the ritual stuff. You know, I'm a ritual kind of guy. I really like my rituals. Anyways, I almost forgot about that. New Branded, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. New Branded's gonna be vibes, dude. I don't know if I'll be able to afford 3 structures, so I'm gonna try and pick them up as quick as I can. But I'm probably not gonna pick up all 3 at once. I might just pick up like 2 and then another one later on, something like that. Money, and finances are a little tight right now. I made a miscalculation. I was thinking like, end of August, start of September, my money situation will be a little better. Guys, miscalculated. Fucking like 12K. I want to say 15K, but I won't. Inflate too much. Yeah, like 12K. Fucked up. Unban Brafu already. Nah, dude. Keep it at 1. Fucking ban it. Like ban it straight up. Like put it on the forbidden side. I don't care. We don't need Brand Fusion. Brand Fusion is a busted card, bro. Oh wait, so guys, I'm still waiting to hear what kind of special tea you're drinking and what food you're grabbing. Uh, Goose Kusanagi, Kusanagi. Wow, that's a new one. Kusanagi, tell me what are you chowing tonight, bro? Have you decided it? Not yet. I'm drinking tea for weight loss and muscle. Um, repeat it converts fat to repeat cells. Okay, so Chaos, I do understand your spelling is horrible, and we've all established that. But I actually have a little anecdotal story in regards to that. So my best friend from high school, um, like way fucking many years ago, we don't really talk much, but there's a reason we don't really talk much. After school, he decided to go to Cape Town. I'm chilling in the Free State, and then after Cape Town, he goes over to Dubai. And of course, you would assume, okay, stay in touch online. Just fucking hang out on WhatsApp or Discord or something like that. Um, you know, chat like that. The problem is he's hyper dyslexic to the point where he's almost illiterate. So his spelling reminds me a lot of Chaos. Chaos, no offense, bro. I don't mean it rudely, but your spelling sucks. And, I mean that with so much love and sincerity in my heart. It actually, it warms my heart to see your spelling. Then I'm like, oh, it reminds me of my best friend. But yeah, so his spelling is atrocious, and I can't fucking read it. Like he's got so bad spelling that you have to like figure out what he's trying to say in hieroglyphics almost, because he will not even use words. He'll have like 4 fucking letters, and then you're kind of like left to your own devices. No, it's not like lead speak or mix it talk or abbreviated talk or anything like that. It's like you'll have like 4 random letters, like Q, C, M, N, perhaps. And then I'm like, the fuck does that mean? So I ask him, what does it mean? And like, well, I used to ask him, what does that mean when we were like still hanging out in high school? And he was just like, no, I mean like, let's go hang out and something like. I'm like, okay, but what does the abbreviation stand for? He's like, what abbreviation? I just said, hang question mark. I'm like, no, that's not what you fucking said, bro. So, like I have some familiarity with terrible spelling. I was also a teacher briefly, and of course, spelling there is just as bad. The problem is I can't read cursive at all. I cannot read cursive to save my fucking life. And a lot of the students wrote in cursive. So I'm looking at the cursive and I'm like, how am I supposed to mark this? I cannot read what you're writing. I've learned to write cursive back in the day, but I cannot fucking cursive at all. So pretty rough. And yeah, I failed a couple of students because I couldn't read their handwriting. They might have been fine. But I mean, I couldn't understand, so it's all good. Um, guessing I understand. Yeah, bro. I don't mean it rudely. Your spelling's atrocious, but you're at least a cool fucking dude, so it's all vibes. I at least can understand to some extent what you're saying. Um, if I don't understand, at least I'll try and read it out as much as I possibly can, and then from there, you can vibe it. Um, who's saying, "Lol, I'll be streaming soon again as well. Hopefully next week." Yeah, dude. I definitely want to be um streaming every week, but sometimes life just doesn't pan out. Like tonight, I debated not streaming again, but I was like, I really wanted to stream. I wanted to stream on Wednesday as well. But Wednesday had some family matters that I wanted to attend to. Um, so I just decided, you know what? What's more important? Is streaming the most important thing? No, it's like a side. It's kind of a hobby, just a vibe. So um, if people want to support the stream, sure, cool, that's a vibe. If they don't, it's also okay. But I'll stream when I have time, and if I really feel in the mood for it. Sometimes it's difficult to get yourself to want to stream. That's the other thing. I know some people say, "Oh, but streaming, it's so easy, it's so fun." It can be really mentally taxing, especially sitting there and trying to entertain and chat with people like you know what you're fucking doing, but you don't. It's just chilling, vibing, talking shit, hoping chat's there, hoping there's one or two viewers, and just vibing. And if there's no viewers, that's also okay. That's not the end of the world. Anyways, um, bro, I used to be a teacher as well. My dad always said, if you can't read it, give them zero. Yeah, bro, we have very similar paths, you and I. We've both been involved with like theater and film and stuff like that. We've both been involved in like coding and technical shit. Both of them been involved in teaching. What the fuck, bro? The only difference is you're physically active. I'm not. I'm a fat blob. um, Kale saying I can also read some runes. Oh, you mean like runes like Celtic rune and Viking runes and stuff like that. I used to be able to read like Viking rune, um, but I've unlearned that. I also okay, weirdly enough, weird little facted about me. I used to be able to read the necromorph script from Dead Space. I actually studied up the alphabet, and when you see those scrollings on the wall, I actually sat and wrote them out and translated each and every one of them. And I did that for Dead Space 1 and 2, and halfway through 3. 3 kind of just sucked, so I never finished 3. With playing or with decrypting. But yeah. So yeah, I know fucking I know necromorph language, or well, I used to. I kind of suck with it now, but it's a very easy script to get the hang of. There's just the standard alphabet, and numbers, and then there's some punctuation. Nothing too major. There's no accents or additional symbols on letters, so it's pretty simple to understand. What the fuck is right, bro? Yeah, dude, I've done so many fucking things. Like I've dabbled in so many things. Like I used to be an achievement hunter. Like I don't know if you guys do it too, but like when you play games and you're like, oh, really like this fucking game. I wanna go and get all the achievements or get all the weapons or something like that. I didn't have the compulsion to do that with just games I like. I wanted to get all the achievements in every single game. So when I was still in high school playing Xbox 360, I would actually go out of my way and borrow games from everyone in school and then try and, you know, 100% all the achievements or trophies, as you guys call it, for the PlayStation crowd. I would 100% all of them over like a course of a weekend or maybe a week or something like that. If I took longer on the game, I would like, of course, borrow games out to other people as well. Um, and all of that stopped because my Xbox RROD'd, Red Ring of Death. And then I took it to like one of those Pakistani guys to go fix it. And guy fucking took like 4 months just to tell me he can't fix it. There is like damage on something like internally that he couldn't fix. And I was like, the fuck? And I took it home put it in my room. I was like very pissed. Oh, my Xbox, I can't play games anymore. My PC was way too shit back then. But yeah, so my Xbox, oh, I can't play games no more. And then one day, out of the blue, I just decided to switch the Xbox on because it didn't have an issue where it didn't switch on. It just didn't read any discs. And of course, now knowing what I know now, optical drive, probably an optical drive error. So I was like, okay, cool, optical drive error. Let me try and figure it out. Well, back then I didn't know immediately, but I plugged it in and I was like, okay, let me just tamper around with settings or something like that. Maybe I can get something to happen. Or I can do like a USB flash drive or something like that. And then I put in like Modern Warfare 2 or some shit like that, popped it into the disk tray to try and see maybe something happened. And guess fucking what? Something did happen. It did actually fucking boot up the game. And I had to keep the Xbox on because as soon as I went out or switched it off, it would not work again for a couple of weeks. And so it sporadically worked. And I was like, kind of, okay, this sucks. But then I went to varsity, and when I came back from varsity, I left the Xbox with my gran. I left it at her place. The Xbox was like I said, sporadically working. And then she had a geyser that burst and water flood and destroyed the Xbox on the spot. Nothing could be salvaged. And I ended up purchasing a new Xbox later in the year or something like that. I had money saved up. And yeah, I actually I stopped achievement hunting after that. Like that incident, because I had I thought it was a very good profile with like fucking, I think it was like 60K gamer score, and I was pretty happy with that, you know. But no, it's lost, it's gone, and now I'm rebuilding slowly but surely. My gamer score is actually getting up there, on Xbox. I actually have, I don't know how bragging rights it is to brag about gamer score anymore. I think it's pretty lame now. But my gamer score is already on 20K again. We're going there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Of course, it doesn't count in Steam games or Epic Games or the Yar games. But yeah, um, yeah, God of War, dude. Like, I I've okay. I've only played God of War 1 and 2, and then I've tried out the new God of War, the Viking Norse mythology kind of one. I haven't played 3. I haven't finished the new 2 that released. I haven't even played the newest one that came out, but I did play 1 and 2 to completion. I really enjoy those games. Um, Formative, they're really fucking awesome. I've also done a lot. Yeah, Chaos, dude. Like, do you also play on consoles, or do you just play like mobile? Because I know you play a lot of mobile games. Up until today, I jailbreak every console I see just to play games from the hard drive. I mean, dude, you have to. You have to. Because physical media is like, it's perishable. It's, people like to think, oh, a CD will never expire, but it does. It actually degrades and expires. And optical drives themselves also have an expiration date. So, um, optical media is great for some things, and in some applications, awesome. In other applications, they just fucking suck. So yeah, it's pretty sad. Um, Abbreviated gaslighting. Adorable in terms of fucking which statement? Because there's a couple of statements I think that could be relevant to or apply to. So let me know. Um, I have all of them. Haha. PS emulation on my PC is dope. Yeah. So I have emulated. I've emulated for the PlayStation now. I've emulated Bloodborne. We might do a Bloodborne playthrough on stream. Although my PC, for some reason, the emulation for PS4 isn't 100% yet, so I'm not getting 60 frames smooth. I'm getting like 43 to like 55 bouncing. That's kind of inconsistent. So with that frame time, I don't want to risk it too much. But yeah, Brother, I'll see you again. Lady's on her way home. We'll check in later again. My dude, thank you so much for hopping on. I really appreciate you having fun and having vibes with us on chat. And I'll check you. Let me know when you're streaming again, bro. We will do a raid, definitely, like we always have been. Yeah, vibes. Adorable saying, ignore that I was behind. I assumed you were talking about like the fucking weird abbreviations my best friend used to throw at me back in the day. So I was assuming that was what you were referring to, and luckily I assumed correctly. Gail saying PC, console, PS, Xbox, model PSP, and Sun. What's Sun? You mean like Sony? I have an Xbox Series S. I don't really play much on right now, but every now and then there will be a game like that I want to sit in the living room and play. I literally got it just so I can play games in the living room. I of course game on PC, and then I have a PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 1 Classic, as well as an Xbox 360. I don't really play much on the PS2 or on the PS1 Classic. The Xbox 360 is actually hanging out at a friend's place, who's borrowing that to keep himself busy with. So yeah, it's all vibes. I prefer playing on PC at the end of the day, but I am controllering tonight. We are playing with a controller tonight, so we will be vibing with that. We'll do homie. Cheers, chat. Cheers, Kusanagi. Thank you very much. Guys, don't forget to drop a follow for Kusanagi. Fucking always legend having him in chat and having a vibe with him, with all of us. All right. So, sorry, just give me a sec. So we are going to be loading into Lords of the Fallen 2023. Give me 1 second. Just to make sure everything's working. So yeah, we will be jamming Lords of the Fallen 2023. Now, I have completed the game before. This will be my second playthrough. But I'm trying to do a deathless run, guys. I'm definitely trying to do a deathless run. In this run, we will be role-playing a little bit, if all goes well. But I'd like to, interact with chat in terms of what class we're going to pick or what the role-play will be. So you guys can let me know, and we can figure that out together. Adorable saying, anyways, dead fish are terrifying. Dead fish are terrifying. Especially all the little fucking bones. And those eyes and the big mouth. Teeth. Oh, I hate fucking fish. Anyways, so let's go new game. And then we'll build a character together. How does that? Do we want the fucking the lore and the cutscenes? Are we gonna be watching those together, or are we gonna be skipping? Let me know, chat. I'd love to hear from you guys. Are we skipping the lore, or are we actually delving deep into the lore? Also, is the music level fine? I've switched off the music in-game. So, music in-game will be basically DC'd. We are just watching, we're jamming to Mastodon in the background. Mastodon, of course, we had, gotta be all in. Okay, fine. I'm gonna chat through fucking cutscenes. Read it in a narrative voice. Okay. If there's any text that comes up, I'll read it in a narrative voice. I'm just gonna turn down this volume a little bit.
Boris, forgive me. Let's steer this weapon of deliverance to a worthier servant than I.
For a Dark Crusader Knight Templar looking dude, he has a very shitty voice. I don't like his voice.
You never possessed the metal for this, Crusader. You failed.
If there are any children watching, tough shit. Tough luck, guys. I hope you're scarred. The one thing about the game that's a bit odd is there are moments where elements are um, exceptionally low frame rate. Like, for the most part, the game is exceptionally fluid, but there are moments like when we get to Pieta's boss fight, which is the first boss in the game, you'll see like there's a blood effect that's exceptionally low, low resolution and low frame rate, and I don't know how to fucking resolve that. I've tried tampering with settings, like the settings are all on high or ultra right now, and it looks weird. Um, Chaos saying, "Son, those cheap fake consoles that use the hard chips." Oh shit. Okay. All right, guys. So, which class are we going to be picking? We've got Dark Crusader. The Dark Crusader being an elite military order in service of the Church of Orion Radiance, spreading the teachings of the Church and Orius via whatever means necessary. A physically powerful class suitable for those who favor a more aggressive approach. Now, I think we will be going. We will be going very aggressive in terms of our playstyle. We won't be, lurching back or anything like that. This is the DLC class. Now, I didn't buy the DLC. You can also unlock this class through regular gameplay. So we have this guy. And he's pretty cool. His starting gear is exceptionally good, especially that fucking sword. Yeah, we're having some. Let me just. We'll get through character creator because I do see the textures are just taking long to load. But that could be because we're streaming. Chaos, that's classy. We had one called a game box with 99,999 games. Elite doesn't sound right. Yeah, we had. Well, I had the Sega Genesis, the actual Sega Genesis, but I had one of the cartridges with 9,999 games on it. But it turned out to only be like 200 games, and a lot of them were just like games at certain, like the same game at certain levels. Like Sonic was there for like 7 different levels, so I got to experience the entire Sonic without having to beat the entire Sonic. Water levels suck, am I right? So Chaos saying War Axe or Heavy Hammer. Which class starts with the War Axe? It's not the Hallowed Knight, but let's go through the classes real quick. So the Hallowed Knight, a stalwart knight whose loyalty to the cleric and the Hallowed Sentinels is matched only by their determination to destroy a deer and the Rogar. A class focused on physical prowess, bolstered by radiance. So Rogar is the god of the world, if I'm not mistaken, and a deer is like the devil of the world. So a deer is evil, Rogar is divine or radiant. Although I think both sides are fucked. So the idea, hopefully, would be to actually get the Umbral ending, which is the hidden secret ending. So we will try and chase that. And of course, if there's anyone who wants to jump in a backseat and help me get like do that ending by adjusting things, let me fucking know. I'm encouraging backseating on this playthrough because I've gotten the Radiant ending. I haven't done the Adir or the fucking yeah, I haven't done Adir or the Umbral ending. Actually, I think I got Rogar incorrect. Adir is the demon dude and Rogar is the evil race. And then the Radiance is the good guys and they have their own god, but I don't know what the name is. So then we have the Udiranger Warwolf, a hardened champion from the land of Udirangir, who has proven themselves worthy of their people's honored rank of Warwolf by completing the requisite ancient trial, one which few survive, a devastating but lightly armored class driven by raw strength for good or ill. Chaos saying I played on a PS1. Dude, PS1 vibes, I never had one. I've played on one many times, and then a roommate of mine actually bought the PS1 Classic and then forgot it, and I just like held on to it. So Advi, if you're watching, I still have your PS1 Classic. I'm not gonna give it back though; it's mine now. I've repossessed it. I've reclaimed it for Spain. But yeah, so yeah, I have it. It's only got 20 preloaded games. I tried to jailbreak it, but it's difficult. So yeah, we're just playing fucking Tekken 3 on it the whole time. Anyways, so the Ururangir Warwolf, pretty cool. Then we have the Partisan. Partisan with his trusty little flail, Morningstar-ish kind of, yeah, flail. The dutiful Mornstead fighter whose sorrow at the ruination of their kingdom by occupying forces only fuels their defiant struggle in its name, whether fighting up close with their steel flail or from range with a crossbow. A strong and dependable all-rounder class. Kind of sucks. I had one up to a while ago. It was stolen from the farm. Oh shit, dude, that sucks. That just fucking blows, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, dude. Like, did they break in to steal it, or what happened? Now we got the Mornstead Infantry. This is a spear class. So for those of you wondering, I played Hallowed Knight first time through, so I will definitely not be doing the Hallowed Knight again. But yeah, let's check Mornstead Infantry. Black Feather Ranger. By the way, we need to read the description. A seasoned Mornstead foot soldier whose time in the mud, blood, and tumult of battle taught them the value of agility, speed, and keeping the enemy at a distance. A class for those who favor dexterity and light defense over strength and bulkier armor. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I haven't done a spear playthrough. So maybe something. Then the Black Feather Ranger, a member of the elite band of rangers who patrolled the forest of the fief of King Ranger before a terrible curse born of grief lay waste to their home. An accessible class ideal for those who prefer versatility over a more focused approach. Now, I think we might want to go more focused, and I think we should perhaps do a mage warrior kind of build. Last playthrough I did was a kind of like a heavy strength, like great sword kind of build. So for this build, I think we should definitely do something a bit out of the ordinary. So these lighter classes definitely are considerations, but we need to look at some other classes as well. Maybe we'll do one of the advanced classes. They broke in to steal copper pipes. Dude, that sucks, man. That's fucking shite. That is horrible. But hey, dude, like, where are the copper pipes located? Is the question. What's funny or weird, depending on your stance on the matter, is my fucking I have the Spotify, I wouldn't say widget thing, but like the Spotify overlay to show what I'm listening to. That's just not working. So I will remove the visual effect of that at some point. Actually, let's quickly do that right now. It doesn't help where we're checking out vibes and music and then we can't really fucking see what's going on. We'll keep it in the chatting scene for now. But yeah, let's get back into it. Okay, so we have the exiled stalker, a former imperial assassin. Their downfall and subsequent banishment from their homeland has made of them a nomadic cutthroat, killing swiftly and efficiently for nothing more than coin. A challenging class to master, but also lethally effective one. Maybe we do this. Maybe we do a Tsotsi run with the exiled stalker. Then we have the Orient Preacher. This is, of course, the Radiance class. So Orient Preacher, a wandering preacher whose unshakable faith in the divine will of Aureus guides their way while they spread his holy light. Aureus is the good god, apparently, but Aureus still sounds like a bit of a twat. A physically vulnerable class reliant on radiance, whether for protection or searing the sinful flesh of heretics. Guy's got a big fucking hammer. Okay, so Adorable saying she likes the stabby one. Definitely give the Exiled Stalker a look. Then let's look at the Pirate Cultist. by the way, adorable chaos. Could you guys check on Twitch again if the bitrate's a bit better? I just want to quickly check. I'm just gonna run an ad break real quick. It's coming up in a couple of seconds. Anyways, we're just gonna run the ad right now. All right. For those of you watching on YouTube, of course, you won't be seeing an ad break. But for those on Twitch, there's an ad break running, so we're just taking like 2 minutes. Well, not even 2 minutes. It's going to be like a couple of seconds. Just to quickly check that. But yeah, guys, if you could hop on over to Twitch real quick and just double check if the bitrate's a little better, we can vibe with that and just double check, making sure everything's running smoothly. Okay, so Chaos saying I play Assassin, and then Thorium Preacher, of course, has Hammer, which is cool. I like the Hammer, although that's a bit on the heavy weapon class, so might not. Let's check out the Pirate Cultist. So a fervent worshipper of a deer who has sworn to see the natural order finally restored and humanity's one true god return to his rightful place as their ruler. A high-risk class reliant on proficiency in Inferno. Okay, give me 1 second. Chaos saying it's still laggy on Twitch. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna stop streaming, and I'm gonna jump back into the stream real quick. So we're just gonna cut out for a couple of seconds. Just want to quickly change one setting, or let me see if I can change the setting while we're busy. It's probably because we're gonna stop streaming real quick, and then we're gonna double check. I will be back. We'll be back shortly.